All right. Hey, welcome back. It is second semester. We did it. We survived 2020 and we survived semester 1 of this school year. So, congratulations. Let's halfway there, halfway done with your junior year for most of you. Let's finish strong. I am Miss Jazeski, for those who don't know me. Looking at my rosters, I know quite a few of you, not all of you, but quite a few of you. So welcome back. Welcome back from last week or last year. But you're back. You're my students again, and I'm really excited to teach you this semester. All right, if you're watching this video, you're in the right place. I'm sorry you're watching a video and this isn't live. I am a part of a committee that I'm very excited to be a part of, but unfortunately, the first meeting was today, the first day of second semester. Not my choice, but it's okay. I'll be back tomorrow. You have 3 things on your plate today. The first is the syllabus. The second is your student profile for this semester. And third is your first assignment. So let's get to it so you have time to get these done, hopefully today. All right. On Classroom, you are on Classroom, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. So good job being where you're supposed to be, doing what you're supposed to be doing. Go ahead and open up the syllabus that's linked onto today's list. I am not going to read this in detail to you. For the vast majority of you, this is old hat. You understand social studies expectations. You understand this is a writing heavy class, that it's a thinking heavy class. But I do want to show you where some things are in case you are wondering. We will pick up in 1950, the United States, 1950, and we will go through 2008. That is the plan. Hopefully we make it. The periods that you see listed on this first page, period 5, 6, 7, and 8, those are your units. You'll see that they are organized by presidents. So we will make our way through 12 presidents in that time, 1950 to 2008, and they're lumped together. That's the order of our semester. So when I'm back tomorrow, we'll start with Truman. He's the guy that dropped the bomb. He's the guy that took over when FDR died in office. Harry S. Truman, followed by Eisenhower, and then JFK's brief presidency. Topics included, listed below. Those are all included under those presidents. On the second page of the syllabus, you will see class expectations and you will see the grade layout, as well as the retest policy. In short, if you are reasonable, we will be fine. If you treat me like a person, I will treat you like a person. We won't have any issues, and we might even have some fun. I do believe that we all make mistakes, and I see today as a fresh start for everybody. And as long as you're willing to learn from your mistakes and come back the next day and keep trying, we're gonna have a great semester together. If you're unreasonable, well, I'll deal with that too. Grades, nothing new to report here. 80% of your grade is the summative. Your summatives are primarily composed of enduring understandings. You will get those in advance from me at the beginning of every unit, and you will get to compile your arguments and your answers throughout the semester in order to answer those enduring understandings and answer them well. If you are somebody who cares about your grades, enduring understandings is the surest and safest way to get a good grade in my class. To prepare for those, to build them as I teach you the content, to ask questions so that you can answer the enduring understanding and answer it well. That is your surest way to a good grade in my class. The retest policy, you can retest. I hope you don't have to. I don't have a lot of students who retest, to be honest. If you want to retest, you need to request flex time with me, and we will one-on-one talk about what you need to do in order to retest. The final page of the syllabus are requirements and policies. I encourage you to read through these. I do not want you taking notes on your Chromebook. I want you off your Chromebooks as much as possible. So that being said, you will need something to write with and something to write on for my class. Occasionally we'll highlight, occasionally we'll color code. Now that you can have backpacks, please plan on carrying colored pencils or highlighters with you for my class. I will take questions on the syllabus tomorrow. If something's really pressing, feel free to email me. I would be surprised if I got email questions about the syllabus, but if there's something that you're really ready to know, feel free to email me. All right, number 2, student profile. So the student profile is due Wednesday at 3. My plan actually is that both of your assignments are due Wednesday at 3. So let's start with the student profile. I have asked my students, well, more than asked, required my students to fill out a student profile every year I've been a teacher. I probably have thousands of these now. I've kept them all. This is my 8th or 9th year teaching. So yeah, I take these super seriously, and I don't know if they've ever been more important than this year, because this year's weird, and realistically, as things stand right now, I won't see you every day. So any heads up I can get on how to teach you, who you are, that will serve both of us. If you've done student profiles for me before, you know the drill. I've updated a couple questions, but for the most part, it's the same. And if you've done them before, please still take time to fill it out and fill it out thoroughly. You've grown up. You've grown up since September. You've grown up since your sophomore year. You've defined yourself in new ways. And I can't wait to get to know even the current you as we build on the relationships we've had in the past. Now, if you haven't filled one out before, here's my ask. I ask that you take the time to fill this out thoroughly, because I promise I'll take the time to read it and study it and get to know you as a person. I do also want to give you a heads up that they will stay completely between you and me, with the exception that if you indicate on your student profile that you or someone else is in danger, I will need to bring somebody else into the conversation. So with that exception, it'll stay between us. You'll get an opportunity to tell me who you are, what's important to you, what your responsibilities include. There's room on the student profile to share things that are going on that might be important for me to know. Health, family stuff. I don't necessarily need details. You don't have to share everything, but a heads up is really helpful if there's ways I can know you and teach you better. I do have a spot on there for name, preferred name, pronouns. If you have any questions on that, feel free to let me know. And I also ask that you give me a pronunciation guide for your name. It might sound silly, especially if you have like a pretty common name, but as a teacher who works with, 175 to 200 students a semester, who's been doing this for almost a decade, sometimes the easy names are the ones I mess up. So please spend the time to sound out your name for me, like I tried to do with Jazeski a few times throughout the class. All right, student profiles are due Wednesday at 3. Last thing, I want you to write me an enduring understanding today. Hear me out. I need to know, before it's a test grade, if you have a basic understanding of how to write an enduring understanding. So on Classroom, you will see an assignment. that has a prompt and an outline for how to write an enduring understanding, and I want you to bring it. I want you to do your best. So I have an accurate understanding of how you write enduring understandings. You'll get 2 grades. You'll get a grade for doing the assignment, and then you'll get a grade of, if this was a test grade, what grade you would get. I will attach the slideshow that we went over. All U.S. history teachers should have gone over this first semester, and you are more than welcome to work through it again if you need a refresher with the correct format. I think as similar as we try to test, each teacher still has a little, just a little bit of different expectations and what they're looking for an enduring understanding. And it'll be helpful for you to know right away what mine are. So feel free to refresh yourself with the slideshow. Absolutely use the outline I gave you. I tried to make the question something that everybody could have an opinion on that had nothing to do with history. So your question for this assignment is as follows. Identify and rank the 3 songs that best encapsulate 2020, that year we just finished. They need to be school appropriate. Like if there's a couple swears in the song, like it's all good. But if the title of the song has any swears, that's a no-go, all right? If you wouldn't like talk to your grandma or the Pope about this song, skip it for this assignment. All right, cool. I think that's all I have for you. Yeah, I'm working through my mental checklist. That's what's happening right now. We talked about the syllabus. We talked about student profiles. And we talked about your first assignment. The student profiles and the enduring understanding are both due Wednesday at 3. But you should have like 30 minutes left in this class. Just get them done. Just get them done. Then you don't have to worry about it anymore. All right. Email me with questions. I will see you tomorrow.